Hi guys, welcome back to Lixx Media. Today we're at the Northeast Guitar Show, so let's have a look around. Alright, so I'm here with Paul from Flattley Guitar Pedals. Now Paul, what can you tell us about the pedals that you have here today?
Right, okay, well just to give you a little bit of background, Flattley pedals are all hand-built in the UK.
Yeah.
We live in Gloucester, so we make them there, and we have a custom workshop there where people come and visit us if they want a custom job doing. So a lot of our pedals are all analog, so it's old school, so we've got tone, flexibility and everything else. And we like to make pedals that are good for working musicians as well, so to give them the best that they can while they're on stage and they need the flexibility of things. So hence that's why the halo light plate, which goes in the bottom between the case and the bottom plate, and it puts the light in a horizontal way across the pedal board rather than the light from an LED, which 95% comes out of the tip, so when you look down to your pedal board like that, you get it in your eyes. So we've got some examples here on this board here. So up on the top here, this is our reverb pedal, okay? It's only got 2 controls on it. It's very simple to use, but it will go from room to hall, okay? So you get the full with a wet and dry mix on there. So yeah, I mean, it's a really amazing pedal, but only 2 controls on it. So some people like more, some people like less. So this one here is called the Phoenix. It's basically a stereo analog flanger.
This one lights up on the bottom, doesn't it?
No, this one doesn't. This one's just got an LED in there.
It's a nice pink light.
But this one is basically like a 1980s flanger, so it's old school, sounds like a flanger should do. This one here is a phaser. Okay, so it's a 4-stage phaser, and this one's got a halo ring on it. So again, the LED is diffused, and you've got a slightly bigger button on there for you to put your foot onto. So that makes it, it's a bit more practical sense, but particularly when you're working live. This pedal here, this is a 4-voiced muff pedal. Okay, so you have different voicings of the muff there. It works well for different styles of guitars, a configuration of pickups, and also how much subtlety of the muff that you want killing in. This one here also has a light plate in there. Okay, so this is how you can see it lights the pedal ball up, and the light goes this way, so you're not looking down into the light. This pedal here, the Poison Ivy, is an octave harmonic fuzz. Okay, so this is quite like a late 1960s super fuzz style. 2 tones of fuzz on there with the octave. So again, very simple to use. Got a nice tone, doesn't crackle like the old vintage fuzzes do because of some of the components. The Outlaw here, this is a 6-in-1 overdrive. So again, it's more of a transparent overdrive. And in the middle here, it runs through a chip, and you've got the 2 different types of clipping on there, the silicon and the LED diodes. And this changes the capacitance voice in there, so switch that way you get a fat sound, switch fully this way is the normal sound, and then in the middle you get a thin sound. So you can make like a Les Paul double humbucker sound a bit thin, like a Strat sound. Likewise, you can make a Strat sound very big and fat. Okay, so very versatile pedal, 6-in-1 and 6 overdrives. This one here is called the Plexstar. So this is a plexi drive, which is like simulating the old JTM 45 amp. So you've got volume, gain and tone on there. And then the switch here in this position, it's like when you have the amp just in channel A. So you get a lot of presence. So it's quite crispy, sparkly sound and breaks up towards the end of the note. Then when you flick the boost switch, it's like patching in channel B. So then it really gives you a massive overdrive boost and takes your head off. So if you're playing in that position, sometimes you have to wind the volume down also as well, because it'll be the loudness over what you've just been doing be considerable. So, but because we're a custom shop, it is, and you're a working musician, it's possible to have this pedal without the toggle switch on and an extra foot switch, so that it's your control of your foot. So then again, it's more versatile for working musicians on stage. Finally, on this board we have the Solaris, which is a fuzz pedal. Okay, and it has a boost switch on it as well. We do the Pro version of this as well, which has the extra foot switch on it, and also has a sustain control on there as well. So in the Solaris standard version, the sustain is fixed, and the tone control in this particular one has got 2 different tones in there, whereas other versions of the Solaris can have a rotary control, so you can have somewhere in between. So, but when we built the original prototype on the tone switch, these were the 2 selections where were our favourite positions of fuzz, so that's how we developed it. But the production versions have tone control on them.
Yeah. So what's because this one's Nirvana as well.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between these two?
The difference is just the painted exterior.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one has a light plate in it. That one has a light ring in it, and the paint scheme is just slightly different. That's all.
Yeah.
The insides are exactly the same. So.
It might just be me, but I'd rather go for the sparkly one.
Right. Okay. Well, funnily enough, we've had a few customers come along today and they go, "Oh, too much sparkle for me."
Really?
Yeah, it's so,
too much sparkle.
Yeah, I know. So,
but if more female guitar players coming along, you'll be selling more glittery pedals.
Yeah. But I mean, to be honest with you, because we're a custom shop as well, if somebody wants a pedal and it's the insides they want, we can put it in a housing, and as long as they don't mind a short lead time, we'll paint it in one of our schemes. Okay, so people can have something different if they want to.
So even if they don't like the way it looks, they can get it a different colour and stuff like that. Yeah, so, that's awesome.
We also do a range of bass pedals as well. So we've got 14 bass pedals in the range. So we cater for both guitarists and bass players. So.
Alright, so that's it for Flattley Guitar Pedals. Thank you for talking with us, Paul.
No, you're most welcome. It's been a pleasure.